Hello and welcome to your daily message from Spirit. I'm Charlene from Enchanted Empath, here to pull some tarot cards and some oracle cards, connect with Spirit, channel some messages, and see what is in store for you today. Okay, let's go. I'm going to go ahead and start with the classic tarot, my absolute favorite. And shuffle, shuffle. Let's call in Spirit, knowing that we are always connected to Spirit. It is always available to us 100% of the time. And it's just by directing our energy that we are able to connect with it and to receive those messages. So I hope you're doing well and life is serving you right now, right? Okay, so let me go ahead and cut this into threes. Okay, so to start things off with, we're getting the card of confusion, right? The Seven of Cups really speaks to a lot of options happening with you right now. A lot going on, not quite sure which decision to make. But the good news is with the rest of the cards, it doesn't seem to be a big deal, right? So I'll go through these one at a time. So depending on the relationship with this card and all the others, there's a lot of different meanings. And then, of course, whatever you intuit and use your own intuition for this reading as well. So here we go. We have just a bunch of different options. It could be as simple as, what am I going to wear to the wedding? You know, what are my choices here? And so inside these cups, there are some really great choices, not so great choices. And it's just a matter of allowing yourself, maybe even just stepping away so that you can slow down the momentum of the confusion and actually even just walk away completely. Whatever all of these options are for you, it's just causing too much contention. But because I know it's not a big deal and it's going to work out well, you know, it's beneficial and easy to just go walk. And this reminds me of when I am caught up with work and there's just a lot of things on my to-do list, or so many different directions that you could go with your business, like all the marketing options, all the different, there's a zillion different ways to go. And when you get full like this and you cannot make a good decision because you probably have decision fatigue at this point, it's just put it down, go for a walk away. It's okay. It'll work out. It really will. And so let's do the rest of the reading. We have the celebration card, and then we have the money card. So, this might be specifically for those people in business or at your job, contemplating your options at this point. It doesn't feel like any of the options are wrong. They're just different, right? So you can go in many different directions. But how I would spiritually coach you in this is to only do the ones that feel good. And so while you're away, you can just try each one on in your mind's eye. And then what lights you up, that's the answer. What lights you up is always the answer. What feels like heaviness, or that you have to justify something, or that you're having to weigh out the pros and the cons, to me, that's an instant no. That's not the right fit, right? So do that process, take the time to actually feel what you feel while you are away in a peaceful, calm place, so that you can feel your body respond, because your response, your physical response, is like your biggest indication. And so, like I said, though, moving forward, there's going to be cause for celebration. There's going to be a harvest. There's going to be a time to say, yes, here we go, right? So it's all working out. I just feel that this message is pretty light. It's just like, don't sweat the small stuff so much. Walk away from it. It'll clarify on its own. You just have to give yourself the time and the space to feel the thing that is correct for you. And then there's celebration. And then guess what? Here comes the money, or here comes the reward. So there we go. Easy peasy. Yeah, I think the big spiritual lesson or message here is to, don't allow the noise or the chaos or all of the options. Just don't allow this. You can recognize it and then be really proactive, knowing that you and the universe are always co-creating. And so you could just say, you know what? I don't know. You guys, I'm going to go for a walk. Give me a sign. Show me an indicator. And 10 times out of 10, it'll happen. But we can't force it and we can't micromanage it. We just allow it. We come into this place of grace and receptivity, and then boom, you'll overhear a conversation with the answer. You'll see a billboard with the answer. You'll hear a commercial on TV. There's the answer. Something will come into your orbit and it will make you go, what? That's your answer, right? So spirit is always on the job helping you get to where you really want to go. But the problem is we just get too much all stuck in our heads. We get too stuck in the emotional response, and we forget to allow the space and the grace for the signs from the higher wisdom to show us the way, because we are just very trained to figure it out yourself, right? Well, you don't have to do that. So we can figure it out with the help and the grace of spirit. Okay, so let's open up the wisdom of the oracle and get an overview, additional message for this. Okay. Alrighty. Yeah, so this message is not for you. It's not for you. Sometimes a lot of people just don't want to hear that it's not for them. They want to try to make it fit, kind of like Cinderella's stepsisters. You're really forcing it. And when we're forcing things like this, or we're just not in alignment with the correct ways, trusting the process, that when we hear the truth, when we feel the truth, when we know what is in alignment for us, then our feet move. If we're not in that vein, if we don't have that level of faith, well, then everything becomes confusing. And so when we do have that kind of spiritual maturity, we can decipher pretty easily, oh, that's not for me, that's not for me, that's not for me. Or I don't know what's for me and what's not for me. I'll wait until I am clear, right? So this not for me card is a gentle reminder that not everything is for you, and that's okay. And to be open to that we don't have to try to always force and fit everything to fit our agenda or the desire. And what's coming to mind are relationships, like people who have a certain idea of a relationship that they want to pursue, or a certain person, and then they come to find out that that person is not available. Oh, this reminds me of that movie that came out back in the 90s that was He's Just Not That Into You. We don't want to hear that, so we try to force our he'll call, he just hasn't called because he's busy, kind of thing. And it's like, no, sometimes things just aren't for us, and that's okay. Next, we can gracefully move on to the things that are for us, because there's plenty out there for all of us. Yeah. So those of you who hear this message, you know that it's for you. And the universe is saying this with all the love and support for you. But yeah, move on, keep going, keep looking. It's all good. And ask for that guidance and you will receive it. Okay, so I hope that this was helpful to you. And I will see you very soon. I'll see you tomorrow, actually. All right, take good care. Bye for now.